Daddy Corbyn. Woo woo.
Daddy Corbyn. Pathetic.
It was so based if Jeremy Corbyn just like took off his like mask, and it turns out that he was like cos. Still not that much though.
To get the majority.
I mean, that's to get majority, but I know, but 34%, but he's still got.
That is Tories 4%, then Reform 14%, Lib Dems 12%. Lib Dems.
Wait, Reform got 14% votes.
Yeah, Reform got the third most amount of votes. Explain that. How does Reform UK get 4 million votes and get 5 seats, but the Liberal Democrats get 3,400,000 votes and get 80 seats?
Yeah. Essentially, what it is that there's 4 million people in the UK that's retarded.
Democracy is cringe and gay. Changed my mind.
Do you just want to have like a? Do you just want to have a Nigel Farage dictatorship?
Yes, absolutely. Make Nigel Farage the king of the United Kingdom, and I'll be happy.
Give the power back.
True, real. The king should be the big daddy.
I've invited you, Josh.
Cool.
And when the king of the Greeks we invade France, we simply do it.
So, do you want to play Kino or the Giant then?
Let's play the Giant. Depending how long we last in the Giant, then maybe we'll play Kino.
Are you ready, Evgeny Prigozhin's #1 fan?
I am ready, Eggy Bwain.
Hopefully my internet's picked up. I saw quite a lot of votes for the Reform Party. It's 4 million.
4 million, yeah. If we had proportional representation, they'd have got 100 seats.
But they didn't know, did they?
No.
So they got 4 seats.
Mate, it was dead funny. They filmed when they told Nigel Farage that they'd won a 5th seat, and he was on the phone to him, and then he goes, "Oh, epic! I'll be there at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and we'll go for a pint." I was like, "Find me a more English lad than this."
Is it going to be the thing that you're going to remember most in history? Is the fact that Nigel Farage did not earn that last famed seat, like number 6. Imagine if you actually got 100 seats. Would you like us cry?
I'd be so happy. I'd just be like, finally, our nation is healing. We're about to, like, get better. The pretentious puss plays endorses Nigel Farage for Prime Minister in 2023.
Do you reckon it helped the fact that it was on I'm a Celebrity as well, like this year?
Absolutely. I think that humanised him massively. Because everyone's going to watch I'm a Celebrity regardless of who's on it. And the fact Nigel Farage went on it, and as far as things went on the show, he did quite well. And he didn't come off bad. And he did a good job in the trials and all that, and lasted long into the competition. I reckon a lot of people who will have just watched the news heard Nigel Farage racist. Would have watched that.
That is also true. He's a nice racist.
He's a basist.
He's a based racist.
Based racist. No, you know, but like, did you see? I watched the conference that him, Richard Tyson, Lee Anderson did after they won, and literally, it was chaos. They all came in and started. Immediately, someone starts heckling and yelling, "You're a racist! You're a racist!" And Nigel Farage was like, "Mate, you're absolutely drunk. Get out of here!" Like, just called him drunk. And then someone else got up and started calling him a racist and whatnot. And then they removed them. And then he goes, "Oh, does anyone else want to have a go?" And then someone at the back of the room stands up and goes, "Yeah, I do." And it was just the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, just constant.
You're a racist.
No, you're a racist. That's what politics
No, I'm a
has become.
racist.
I'm the race. Wait, what? That's just what politics has become. Who can accuse the other person of being the most racist? That's what politics is. Like if you agree.
Pure racist. Let's go. Bot time. If you lay down at these things, you get £100.
Nice.
Oh, let's go. Nice.
Right, I need a gun.
Right. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken nugget.
Oh, I've got the ICR1. I love playing this on solo. You get so much liquid divinium, you know.
I don't know what liquid divinium is.
It's that stuff you used to buy the gobblegum from the gobblegum thing.
I still don't really know how gobblegum works.
Right, go to your gobblegum thing right now and pick one up. Because you get one free per round. And after that,
Where's
it
the
starts to
gobblegum
cost you
thing?
money.
Ah, yeah.
Spotted everywhere. There's one up there. You can only spin it once per round though, where it starts to cost you a lot of money.
I've got arms grace.
See, I don't know what that does. They all have like different effects. Stock option's pretty good. You eat into your ammo reserves instead of your current clip.
Okay,
It is.
that's quite cool.
So
I
it's good
don't
on like
have to-
LMTs. No, you don't have
so
to
I don't
reload.
have to reload. Cool.
No. And that lasts for about 3 minutes. And you've got like always on swiftly, which you've got. So when you aim down sights, you move faster. You know.
That's quite
And
cool.
that's for 3 full rounds. And you got one where you can switch weapon. Oh, I'm dead. I died again after I killed someone. In plain sight is probably one of the best ones you're gonna get, or the one that Ryan used to use, which is anywhere but here. So you'll press 1, and then in plain sight you'll just disappear for 10 seconds, and they're like zombie blood. And you can activate that twice. And then you've got...
I don't know
Okay,
how to actually use any of these things. Like, I was like, it would be really useful to use my gobblegum now. I don't know which button to press. Because I've got so many on my keyboard.
Well, it depends which one you have. Some of them are activatable, and some are just like last couple rounds. I'll have to look at your thing after this. I'll have to see which ones you've got so I can quickly tell you the effects of them.
No, it's alright. Let's just jump back into the game and do well this time.
I haven't got any Game Boy on, so I was just sat at a window and then a zombie came behind me and spooks me, you know.
LMAO.
LMAO. Fuck's sake. Does your computer massively lag when you click on weapon kits sometimes as well?
Yeah, I've just clicked on it and it's lagging.
Yeah, it does it with everyone and I don't know why. That's good. So, Arms Grace, you just spawn in with the weapons you had when you died, so it lasts until you die. Coagulant, you get a longer bleed at time. In Plain Sight is the one that you have as well, so you just
Cool.
press 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go invisible. So if you're in a corner, just spam 1.
1.
Because
That's what.
they don't.
How
They,
do I
they
throw?
don't do
How do I throw monkey bombs?
E. Yeah,
Okay.
when as soon as you press 1 and do your animation where you like do your gobble gum like blowy bubble thingy bob, you don't take any damage at all. So they could swing at you and you'll take no damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you nothing but an agent of chaos, Richtofen?
See, I don't get this game's storyline. Too complicated.
Right. So basically, Nakdor and Toten of Erupt, they happen. Dempsey.
No
is at
way.
Dempsey, yeah, is at Verruct. Dempsey gets kidnapped during Verruct. Because they go to Verruct to chase after a bloke whose name I can't remember, but essentially this bloke goes to Japan and parachutes. He parachutes into Shinonuma and is hanging there. Richtofen has kidnapped Dempsey, Nikolai and Takio and made them all into like steroided up super soldiers. He then takes them to Shinonuma to recover his diary. Then once they've found the diary, they come to Derice, the original Derice, not this Derice, and they fight the zombies here and get the Wunderwaffe. Then they attempt to teleport to the moon, But as they go to teleport to the moon, someone fires the Wonder Waff, and that causes it to glitch, and it sends them to Kino de Toten. Then they hang at Kino de Toten for a bit before finding a lunar lander and flying to Ascension. Now, during Ascension, 5 happens with the presidents, and they survive. And then after Ascension, they teleport again, and they end up in the vault in Call of the Dead. And then after that, the Call of the Dead crew essentially get like a golden rod for them. They then give them the golden rod, and then they teleport to Shangri-La. Before any of that happened, essentially Richtofen was working on making undead soldiers. No, he builds a teleporter and teleports to the moon, where he finds the pyramid, which when he touches, he starts hearing voices, and then he's teleported to Shangri-La, and the voices guide him back to Germany.
Schizo.
Very schizo. Now, after they've been at Shangri-La, they find the Focusing Stone, which they then use and take to the moon, which they use to, like, essentially put Richtofen inside that pyramid thing. And while he's in the pyramid thing, he takes control of the zombies, and it puts Samantha inside of Richtofen's body.
Interesting.
And then Richtofen gets, you know, Transit, Die, Rise and Buried, the Easter eggs we've done, they all happen. Then after that, Richtofen in canon wins, although it's a multiverse, so technically the Richtofen and Maxis endings happen. And after that, the world is destroyed. Although, no, so if Richtofen wins, the world blows up. But if Maxis wins, what Maxis does is he goes into the pyramid and he puts Richtofen inside of a zombie body, and then the Richtofen that I'm playing at now communicates with that zombie Richtofen to hunt down the Victis crew to get their blood, and then the zombie Richtofen gives the blood to this Richtofen. Now, while that's happening, in another universe, Mob of the Dead happens, where they're essentially caught in an eternal cycle of escaping Alcatraz Island and then dying on the bridge and then returning to Alcatraz Island. During that time, Richtofen sets up his lab in Alcatraz, where he eventually takes this Richtofen. Yeah. No, so there's loads of Richtofens from all different multiverses who are all working together. And so the Richtofens have a lab on Alcatraz Island, which is essentially their base of operations throughout the Black Ops 3 maps. Now, what else did I mention? Now, then we go to another universe where Richtofen is in World War I. And in this universe, it's nicer because everyone's actually friends and no one hates each other. So, like, Richtofen and Maxis are friends, as opposed to trying to kill each other. And then, yeah, so they do Origins, and
the Black Ops 3 Origins or Black Ops 1 Origins, or are they the same?
They're the same. So, Origins is just remastered. Sorry, I'm lost. And then, after that, I'm confused now. Origins happens, and then they teleport away. And they come here, to the Giant, but in between that, Richtofen goes to Shadows of Evil and steals a stone thingy off them. And then comes here and kills a Richtofen and absorbs his soul.
So this Richtofen we're playing as now is not a good Richtofen.
Yeah. No, this Richtofen is a good Richtofen. So this Richtofen, who's the good guy, killed bad Richtofen in this universe and stole his soul. And then, throughout Black Ops 3, essentially in each Black Ops 3 map, you go and collect one of the character's soul. So in Horizon-Drak, you go and you collect Dempsey's soul. In Zetsubo no Shima, you collect Takio's soul. And in Gorod Krovi, you collect Nikolai's soul. And then once they have all the souls, they can go to Revelations. And they do something that essentially takes them back to Origins, and they then fight there. So essentially what happens is after Black Ops 2, starting with Origins, you end up in like an eternal cycle where they go from Origins, Shadows of Evil, The Giant, Horizon-Drak, Zetsubo no Shima, Gorod Krovi, Revelations, back to Origins. Now I don't know how this all works because I watched the full storyline video when I was in year 9. But yeah, and then Black Ops 4 comes in, and what happens is essentially throughout Black Ops 3, they were being guided by this book called the Chronorium, which kept telling them what to do. But then, because in Mob of the Dead, you know how in Mob of the Dead, the Easter egg has 2 endings? Where
Yeah, either Weevil wins or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
basically Weasel never wins, but on the one time that Weasel wins, it changes the pages of this book called the Chronorium, which is like what movie is it where they have a book that changes? I don't know.
A lot of books.
No,
A
there's
lot of
something in
movies.
Marvel as well that there's a similar thing in Marvel, I think it is. But essentially, yeah, this book changes and tells them what to do next. And when it changes after after Zetsubo no Shima, or is it after Horizon-Drak? It's somewhere in there. They go back to the Mob of the Dead island, and the pages change. So then they end up having to do Blood of the Dead, where Brutus, the warden, comes and hunts them down and tries to kill them. And then they essentially get stuck there, but they because they can't teleport anymore for some reason. But then they realise that because of how much Richthofen's teleported, he's able. There's stuff in his blood which they're able to extract to teleport away. So they extract his blood.
Do they extract the good Richthofen's blood?
Yeah, they extract good Richthofen's blood. Hi, darling. Sorry, I'm just telling a story. They extract good Richthofen's blood, and he like cries, and it's really sad. And then another Richtofen shows up, and he's like, "Hat lol, you're gay." And then they teleport, and they go to essentially after the events of Moon, the Ultimus crew, which is the original guys, they go to the Pentagon where 5 happens, and they do the events of the map Classified. And at the end of that, this secondary group that we're playing as now turn up and collect them, and then they all hang out together and they go to the remastered Nuketown where they do something, and then essentially this all leads to them destroying the multiverse. Hello, my love, how are you? So James, basically, I accidentally kicked Laura in the face.
No, on purpose.
Accidental domestic abuse. It's
Okay, well,
understandable.
she was holding my feet down, yeah, on the floor, and I was trying to lift my feet up. Now, when she let go, my foot flew up and kicked her in. Oh, damn it, I died.
You deserved. I thought you were being civil with your family, but you're just being gay.
What do you mean I'm being gay? I'm never gay. I'm the straightest man
Gay.
you've ever met, darling.
No.
You know.
You're not that straight with me.
Farage is your daddy.
Pardon?
You want Nigel Farage as your daddy.
So confused right now, darling.
Sturgeon's really sad.
Why is Spurgeon sad? Spurgeon's one of her teddies.
Because he wants to be Prime Minister.
I'm a sturgeon. I am a sturgeon.
Are you laughing at Sturgeon?
No. James said something funny.
What did he say?
So essentially, you know the TV show The Good Doctor with the autistic guy? You know the scene where he goes, "I am a surgeon, I am a surgeon." Someone remixed it to him just going, I am a Spurgeon," which is like
I
a
am a
fish.
surgeon.
I am a spurgeon. I am a spurgeon. And it was really funny. And James just did that, and I found it funny.
Spurgeon is my best friend.
I know he is, darling.
But Spurgeon
What
said
did-
because he wants to be Prime
What did
Minister.
Darling say?
Can you not hear it, James?
Did you say that I'm extremely funny and amazing and likable?
I said one of those things.
Oh, thank you so much.
You just.
Sorry, darling.
There is an absence of love. I'm trying to explain a story to you.
Okay, sorry, darling. Tell me the story.
Spurgeon said because he wants to be Prime Minister.
Mhm.
But he didn't.
I know it's very difficult to become Prime Minister in the UK because of how broken the democracy is.
And because he's a teddy shark.
Yes, it is also difficult to become Prime Minister when you're a teddy shark.
Baby
I'm
shark, doo doo doo.
So he
James.
should be able to.
James is singing Baby Shark. I'm sorry, this makes my girlfriend sound like she's a child. I guarantee she is older than me.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
sure about
I'm 6.
Shut up! No,
that. Me and the man is hanging out right now.
she did also have a Happy Meal for tea.
Oh my gosh.
I am 6.
She's 3 months older than me, I promise. Don't call the cops. Please. Hoo-woo.
I have my hair in pigtails at the moment.
That's nice.
This. Calvin's here, but Calvin doesn't want to talk to you.
That's fine. I didn't really want to talk to him either.
Yes, but he's going to get revenge on you because you don't need to beat your child.
I'm so confused right now.
It's child abuse.
Because you're not a teddy shark, Josh. It's not, you're not a sturgeon.
I'm not a based teddy shark.
What are you laughing at?
No, so James, it's not sturgeon, it's Spurgeon, the famous Baptist theologian.
There's multiple
Nicholas
ones.
Sturgeon.
I'm not a gin.
Oh, Spurgeon.
Are you a
I
gin?
need a twin called Sturgeon.
Is your
I
girlfriend a
am a
sturgeon?
No, my girlfriend's a human person.
Pardon?
I said you were a human person.
I am. You bitched. What am I?
I'm killing dogs.
No.
She's crying.
Literally
She killed
slaughtering them,
No, I'm not.
chopping them in half,
This friendship has been
eating the liver.
terminated,
What do you mean terminated?
I stayed up way past my bedtime.
So have I. I always stay up. You stay up way past your bedtime, yes? How are you going to get to sleep? You slept all day.
My mummy does.
Oh. Wait, your mummy forces you. Aren't you like 21?
No, I'm sick.
I walked into that one.
This friendship has been terminated. We are no longer friends.
My
We are
girlfriend
doomed to
doesn't want to be
sickness.
friends with me anymore.
Rest in peace, Bozo.
R.I.P. Oh well. I'll have to find another one now.
What are you gonna search? In the homeless inside Dunkers, it sounds like is it?
Primary schools.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shopping
baby.
for the future is what they call it nowadays, isn't it?
I thought it was pre-ordering.
Same thing, isn't it?
Basically, yeah. Buy now, pay later.
Valheim. It's alright.
Or try it.
And I don't know. £7.74. That's
It's a scam. I wouldn't pay that.
Like, basically, mini RPG strategy. There are strategy things for.
I don't know if any of these guns are good or not.
we'll see.
So James, did you buy the other maps or did you like get given them?
I purchased them with my own hard-earned money.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
I know.
is work?
Work is good.
That's good. work should be?
I need money.
Do you find it rewarding?
I find it
I think
money.
I think I've got 2 LMGs. The Dingo and the Gorgon are both LMGs, aren't they?
Yeah, the Gorgon is very good. The Dingo is very good. I'd recommend keeping both of them.
Okay, cool.
It's like the hammer and the RPD sort of thing.
Okay, they're not. Neither of them feel heavy either.
In fact, that's the Gorgon is heavy when you aim down sights, so
I
you'll
just had
notice
that
it when you aim down
connection
sights.
interrupted thing come up. I've not seen that in years.
You're an old man now, Josh. One of the worst guns in the game, though, is the Pharaoh. So I recommend leveling that up and using it as much as possible if you ever want to do a DLC, not a DLC, Easter egg. Because it's so hilariously bad that it unironically is good because it gives you so many points without actually killing zombies.
Cool.
Like, do you know how like you don't want to use like a ray gun because it's really poor at making money? Also,
Yeah.
I'm going to link Telepad, Josh. Yeah,
I've done
it's
one.
unironically so bad.
Just stay on it. I'll link it. Just tap it and I'll teleport you here.
Oh, one sec. I've already done one that we've linked. One sec. I'll get the back one. Why not? Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Have you got monkey bombs?
No.
Well, we need to get monkey bombs because we need to do the
You've got
special
monkey
Easter
bombs.
egg. No, I haven't. I got them last game, not this game.
You sturgeon.
Right, you stay at the teleport. I'm going to do the other one.
Right, little man. It's born the death machine. Yoink.
Wow. So yeah,
Right,
do you
spin those-
understand? Do you understand the Black Ops zombie storyline now after my summary?
Why is there so many Richtoffens?
Because, right, what they wanted to do kind of makes sense. What they essentially wanted to do was make the game mechanics make sense within the storyline. So having this idea that everything's taking place in like a multiverse means every single game you play did happen, and all the characters like being in this like crazy cycle means that, you know, how it's like round based and all that, that kind of works in like a narrative sense, but it just makes it extremely confusing.
I don't think I've ever failed to be confused and think, oh, I got a Gorgon. Gorgon is cook.
Alright, I traded out one of the big ones for the ray gun,
Which big one did you trade out?
the Gorgon. I kept the Dingo. That seemed better to me.
The Gorgon's really good when you pack a punch it though. They're both good actually. So, why did they leave that poor Richtoffen to die? Why don't they just like kill a different Richtoffen? I know because like it's all that teleporting shit. Like didn't
yeah.
everyone have teleport?
Nah, I think they just wanted like a sad thing, because essentially the thing about the Black Ops 4's story is they were telling one story which didn't have any connection to the original one. It was called like the Chaos storyline, and then all of the maps for the regular storyline were all remakes. So they essentially needed to do like big narrative things to make it stand out, or it would all just be remasters. So they did
So they did what? I'm sorry,
so
that's so
yeah,
cut
they
off.
just did like big narrative things, like bring back all of the original characters, and have Victis be there and have them die. Yeah, because essentially, yeah, the very ending before I stopped. Essentially, what Richtofen does is he took Victis after he took their blood and put them in like freezers to like hold them in stasis, and then after the events of Alpha Omega, he opens them up and sends them to Call of the Dead to like get this one thing he needs so that they can like just end the multiverse.
And does it end up working?
Yeah.
there's
tell me that the silly little people, well, not people, because there's not plural, the silly little person watching your silly little video games could hear me.
I didn't realise they could.
They
Just
can.
silly little
I
people.
didn't realise you were streaming.
I'm dead, James. Laura,
It's okay.
not at
The
all
little
to
man,
be
I'm
mean
coming.
at all, but not gonna lie, you distracted me and I died.
Good.
And now my head's in
You
between my
attacked
legs.
me and now left a mark on my eye that has ruined my beauty for life.
No, you're still beautiful, darling. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean you know you're not?
I'm the world's ugliest 6-year-old.
You're not. The world. None of those statements were true.
Do I not live in the world?
I did not hit her. I did
You
not.
are both beautiful and living in the world, but you're 21 years old.
So you aren't saying I'm the world's most beautiful person?
You are the world's most beautiful person, but you're saying too many things and I'm getting confused. And I'm gonna kill dogs now. Pardon?
Is she still a sturgeon?
I like cowboy boots.
I've honestly, James, no idea.
I said I like cowboy boots.
You do like cowboy boots. You know how I went through like a really cool cowboy phase, James, where I like smoked little cigars and wanted to like.
I would not refer to it as a cool phase.
Yeah, well,
When I turn 18, will you let me smoke a cigar?
Laura, you're 21. You can smoke. You can smoke a cigar now.
No, I've got to wait 12 more years.
And if you were 6 years old, I'd let you smoke a cigar anyway, because that's just funny. Like, there's an untapped market of selling cigarettes to primary school children. Okay, like they will put up the money. They are all loaded because they've all got mummy and daddy's credit card.
But I don't have my credit card in
See, I think it
here.
is kind of a
If
tapped
I
market there
left
because
it-
people do it already.
Yeah. James, did I tell you my amazing business idea involving the homeless?
What is this amazing idea?
So essentially, what you do is you start a charity, where essentially what this charity does is it gives card readers to homeless people, so that homeless people can take card donations on the street. But what you do is you program these card readers to take like a 5% fee off all transactions and just put it into your bank account.
That's what
And what's to stop these people from getting a person to get a card skimmer on those card scanners that you give them?
Sorry?
So what's to stop someone from putting a card skimmer on your card scanners and then not only skimming the cards but also giving you 5% of the money? And it's like double robbery.
We could make it double robbery. But the thing is, okay, the way I look at it, okay, we've helped the homeless people by helping them set up a bank account, giving them card readers so that they can
Beg more
take
efficiently.
card donations. So that, no, but this will essentially allow you to make donations to homeless people with credit cards, which means it no longer matters. As long as you're able to borrow money, you can donate to homeless people.
Yeah, but how many people are going to trust this process, though, is the real question.
If we keep it under wraps and don't talk about it on a live stream, I think people won't notice how dodgy it is.
Wouldn't it be better to steal money from a bank, right?
But
Give the
Yes.
stolen money to the
about it on a
homeless,
live stream.
Yeah, that was
and
a
then
joke,
like,
Laura.
and then set up a shop
Why
designed for the
is it my
homeless,
real
and then they give you the stolen money. But because they don't know who stole the money, and you've got the stolen money, the government can't take the money that you've earned off of you. So then you've
Right.
got free money that's stolen and money laundered for you.
Nice to me at all.
That sounds fun. Sorry, she just.
That's a good idea, Joe. It's genius.
I say it's killing you to see it's killing me. We're like death is magic. I can't remember how to do the music Easter egg on this map. I remember like there was some weird ass Easter egg you did involving like teddy bears.
There's teddy bear hidden from the map. You got to shoot them, don't you?
Yeah, but we never like we did it once because it was like a really annoying one to do, and on World at War it only gave you the music.
I think it's because you have to get a sniper rifle to see the monk teddies, don't you?
They are
I
properly.
can always one in the window over here. Oh my god, fire sale.
And you also have to have a what's it called? A pack-punched weapon to do it as well. So by the time you've got a pack-punched weapon, you're running around like a crazy person killing zombies. Right, this box is incapable of giving me the monkey bombs.
Same, little bro. I've still yet to get one. Ooh, the Argus, yippee.
Ugh, I'm dead.
What a sausage.
It's alright, I got a nuke, so we're fine. Nice, thanks, James.
No problem, pal.
Cool.
I'm all Gucci at the moment, though. I've got like a ray gun and Wonderwaff and a Gorgon.
Cool. I got liquid divinium.
Let's go. You can buy one super rare gobble gum.
James, if you were offered £27 to legally change your name to Jimmy Big Balls, would you?
Not for £27. People refer to me that like casually anyway, but like to legally change it, I'd have to like make sure all my CVs will have that on the CV name.
Yeah, well, they can't
And I
discriminate
don't think
against
a lot of
names.
people will accept. I know, but I just don't think people will be like want to refer to me
Yes.
legally as Jimmy B Balls. They can't give you nicknames when you enter in the interview, can they? You know, if
Billy
someone's
Big
got the name of
Balls.
Nicholas,
Oh,
they're
no,
gonna say,
it's like,
"Hello, Nicholas. Welcome to the interview." And they'll be happy to say, "Hello, Jimmy Big Balls. I've heard you've been working in the industry a long time."
what do you mean? You've worked at McDonald's for like 5 minutes.
Exactly when I've got big balls.
I went to McDonald's the other day and I saw Mason, and he still doesn't know what the numbers mean. He still doesn't get the reference.
It's too young, that's why.
He is too young, but he said that like he doesn't like it anymore, and it was so much better when I worked there. And I was like, thank you, Mason. I appreciate it. And he said that
It's cool.
James guy's a cunt as well.
Yeah. To be fair, a lot of the people that work there are quite special, like very special. Just as I was leaving, a guy joined, and honestly, you could see like anytime someone spoke to him, like the dust coming off of his brain cells for him to actually like think of something to say. And in the end, the only thing he always used to say was, "Yeah, all right then," and then
Oh,
walked
I'm
off.
dead. I just bought a perk and I died. I
Dang
killed
it!
myself.
Oh my gibbity gobbity
It's not-
bobbity bob.
I just don't know how to move. I'm just not very good at this game. Oh, you're
Hey,
dead
man.
now.
Oh my. My person that might die is you if I don't revive you in time.
Please revive me.
Okay, I've got a
Oh,
nuclear
really
bomb.
good.
Don't die in such a bad location again, please.
Day saved. We made it to round 20. It's like not even been that difficult.
Because we're playing on bloody Black Ops 3, that's why.
Is Black Ops 3 easy like?
Easier than World at War. That's for damn sure.
Mate, we should play World at War again. I do miss that stuff. I think we can get the game and all the DLCs for like 20 quid on PC if we're like really like adverse to setting up the PS3 again. Even though mine's already set up.
I'm not adverse to setting it up, it's just... Ugh. Give me big balls, you know.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Just keep walking into this corner over here. The Gorgon's really good if you go for headshots. I think on last time I checked on round 20, it was a one-shot headshot. And it's an LMG, so...
I've got the dire wolf.
That's a pack of punch dingo! Yeah, I literally got nothing else to spend money on now. I've got
Get
all
monkey
3
bombs.
weapons.
Get monkey bombs and we can unlock the 6th perk on the map.
But is it actually necessary though? Because I've kind of already got like all the perks I need.
Well, it's going to be stamina or dead shot, and I'd rather have that over heal kick.
I wonder why they make it random now. Imagine going for like a world record, right, on this map, and your strategy involves getting like stamina up, and then you just got to get monkey bombs to around 30, right? And then you get the monkey bombs, and then you get like dead shot. You'd be sad, wouldn't you?
I would be quite sad if that was like fundamental.
Are you just gonna
Nah, because
sit
like
in
there's some speed runs people will do where like it fully depends on them getting the 3 correct weapons from the box. Like, you know, Moon, when people do that Easter egg, they have to get like the ray guns, the special grenade things and whatnot, all on the first 3 tries, or they have to reset the attempt.
Well, who even plays
Hello,
Moon now?
darling.
Moon's annoying.
Moon is annoying.
I'm overworked and I'm too pretty.
Laura, you've done no work today. You're back on your summer holidays from university. You're on leave from university. You've not done any work today. You just stayed up all night watching the election to watch Labour win, which you knew was going to happen.
And then I went shopping for my sister's hen party. So
Yeah, and you spent 5 minutes on Amazon for that.
No, we spent like 2 hours going to different shops to see the best price.
Wow.
So I have done work and I'm just too pretty.
You are too pretty. Way too pretty for me. I don't know how I bagged you.
Bang.
See, nice, Joshi. I miss Mama.
Yes, you.
Okay, James can definitely hear you.
But,
I'm talking about you.
You talking about? What do you mean you're talking about me?
Oh, how I begged you, Laura.
Why are you doing an American accent?
Who?
I am the exact opposite of American.
You want to be American?
what did they say?
If I couldn't be English, I'd be American. That's my only statement on the matter. Wow, I've got Death Machine during a fire sale, so I can't buy the box.
You just scroll up on your
What
mouse.
did they say? Joshua,
Sorry, darling, what did you say?
what did they say?
James mocked what I said, but did an American accent to like imitate me.
Intimidate you.
Imitate.
But I am the prettiest.
Yes, you are. I'm in full agreement.
No correction, I was the pretty.
What do you mean you was the prettiest? You got a little red spot on your eyelid.
It's really sore.
That's -3 aura.
You know, James, her skull like formed wrong when she was a baby, so she's got like a wonky head. But you can't tell because she's got curly hair.
Yes.
I do love the wonky. It's my favourite of all the heads.
Favourite of all
You don't
heads
love my wonky head. You
is
don't
the
love
wonky head.
my autism. You don't love. The only thing you love about me is the fact that I'm 6 years old.
Laura.
That does get Josh's juice flowing.
You're 21. I was at your 21st birthday and your 20th.
No, you weren't. They were just a facade.
What's if I refuse?
What did tell
I was really born in 2018.
Oh, I've lost which buttons I should be using.
Don't get that just yet. Okay.
It's actually my 6th birthday.
No, it wasn't your 6th birthday, darling.
I'll be careful with how Laura, because once she gets to 7, it's over.
Yeah, yeah, Laura, you better not get any older, because once you reach 7, it's over for you.
Are you Leonardo DiCaprio?
I'd make a a great Leonardo DiCaprio. Just like R25. I'd just like take them out on helicopter rides and like drop them in the middle of the ocean.
He's dating someone younger than you now. I can't say she's younger than me because I'm only 6, but she's 9.
We're the same age.
No, we're not.
That's because helicopter. I thought she was 12.
Rush 21. My Rushworth's older than 21. Nora needs some sleep.
Go to. I'm not forcing you to be here, darling. You can go to sleep, okay?
You're not allowed.
Okay, is that all we're getting?
Daddy,
Right.
Daddy
Good night, my
Justice.
darling. I love you lots.
That didn't have any.
Not to the moon and back.
What do you mean?
Wow.
I love you to the moon and back.
Not to Saturn and back.
James has
Wow.
told you to say that.
And a boyfriend are you, Josh?
Did he actually?
Yeah, he did. James, did you hear
What?
her? She went. James told you to say that.
Is that something you never say in real life, Josh?
No, I'd never say anything that's soppy.
I
That's
just
why you
drank
get no
some
head.
water.
Well done. It's not like the first time in 6
Can you
years.
say nice thing?
I always say I've never said anything mean about you. I say nice and neutral things about you.
But you want to marry my sister.
No, I most certainly do not want to marry your sister. I've said it time and time again. I definitely got the prettier sister.
Until she turns 7.
Okay.
Well, her sister's older than
Now
us, so
that you've
she's a bit
notified
expired by
me.
now.
Suspended.
Expired.
Are you not saying night night properly?
Good night, darling. I love you.
No, you sound like a robot.
You mean I sound like a robot? How else do you want me to sound?
Nicely.
Good night, darling. I love you.
No, you sound like James.
What do you mean I sound like James?
So I was still in my Riz, Josh.
Chloe sound like, because Chloe wears the trousers.
What do you...
What?
She just
Where's
said
the what?
She just said Chloe wears trousers.
It doesn't. I wear the skirt. Mm.
James just said he wears the skirt.
James wears a kilt.
You wear... James is definitely not Scottish.
Scotland forever.
What's a night night?
I've said night night like 4 times, darling. Okay. Right. Good night.
Not properly.
Is it true
I love
Josh, that
you.
you're the bottom?
Can you name 3 things you love about me?
Your wonky head, your autism, and the fact that you're 21.
But they're all lies.
These are
We're
all
talking about
lies,
reasons
they
you
all-
like her or don't like her.
Shut up, James.
Because you just said,
They say.
I love wonky head, autism, and the fact that you're 21. You've been talking all day how you're happy she's 6 years old.
Sorry, darling, what were you saying?
What did James say?
James said were those reasons to like or dislike.
Well, give me 3 reasons why you don't like me.
No,
3
I
reasons
don't
why you
have 3 reasons why I don't like you. Because I like you. I do not dislike you.
The 3 reasons are you're 21, you got one kid, and you've got autism.
Shut up, James.
I'm just saying what you said.
James is being a cunt.
I'm just saying what you said.
He said the 3 reasons he dislikes you are that you've got a wonky head, autism, and that you're 21. See, James likes his girls. See, he gets jealous when other people have autism because he wants to be the king
We've
of
established
autist.
that you're the one that likes a 6-year-old.
Not autistic, he's just weird.
And yeah, he's very much into underage girls. It's his favourite thing. Can't get enough of them. He hangs outside of primary schools just for kicks.
Is KFC doing child labour then?
Yes, KFC is partaking in child labour.
Can you name
Keep forgetting I've got
things you like about me?
window off.
both your boobs.
No, my dad just heard you.
No, we didn't.
He did. Shouting very loudly. Oi, 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 oi.
Right, we died.
Womp womp.
Two things you really
I
like
think
about
that is the end of today. That was fun. Thank you, James.
You are
Right, I'm
so
just gonna
very
say
welcome.
bye bye to my girlfriend, and then I'll rejoin the voice call moment.
Okay, my little prince.
Aw.
Okay, I'm muted. Right, I love you lot.